always learn some new tricks since you've been gone.
Marvel's popularity is at an all-time high thanks to the success of their shared cinematic universe. So what better time than now to release a video game starring their most iconic team, the Avengers? But is it any good? Let's find out. I'm Chase, and this is Chasing Games.
That's Tarleton's head.
So it starts off with the Avengers coming together to have a big celebration honoring their fans and to show off a new clean energy source called Terrigen. But the bad guys show up to steal the Terrigen and the Avengers are forced to jump into action. While the Avengers are battling to keep the Terrigen out of enemy hands, it becomes unstable and eventually explodes, decimating the city and killing many civilians. The Avengers are blamed for it, causing a huge rift between the team, and they ultimately decide to go their separate ways. And it's up to you to get the band back together. Which brings me to my first real gripe about the game. Who do you think you're going to be playing as to rally the troops? Captain America? Maybe Iron Man? Nope, Kamala Khan.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Now this isn't to say she isn't a cool character in her own right. She is a huge fan of the Avengers and is in awe of all the amazing things they do, which makes her a relatable character to tell the story through, but when you think of the Avengers, she definitely isn't the first person that comes to mind. Different levels will have you take control of some of the more well-known heroes throughout the campaign, but the main story is focused on Kamala, aka Miss Marvel. So let's talk about the gameplay. You have 6 characters that you unlock throughout the campaign, and I think they do a good job of making them all feel unique. Your playstyle as a Hulk is going to be totally different than when you're playing as Iron Man. All of the characters have the special powers you would expect and require a cooldown after each use. My personal favorite being the Hulk Buster. But I felt the cooldown times were too long and you spent most of your time hammering away regular attacks, awaiting for your next chance to do something cool. There are some RPG elements to this game, and you do get the ability to upgrade your character throughout. You can also find new gear to equip. I did find some of the abilities I gained throughout to be useful and fun, but not the gear. First off, when you equip it, it's invisible, so you won't be able to see it on your character as you play through, and I think that's a huge missed opportunity. Secondly, the stat buffs that they give are minimal and they don't really change how you play the game at all. It got to the point where I wouldn't even go search for it when the game would tell me there was one nearby.
There is a chest with gear close by.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
And sadly, there's not a lot of variety in the missions. Most of them consist of you going to one point on the map to punch something till it explodes, or going over to another point and holding your ground in a small area for a couple of minutes. The generic enemies don't do anything to make it more exciting, and you might be asking yourself, what do you get for completing one of these fun-packed missions? Some of the longest load screens I've ever experienced. I mean, I was a baby when I started playing this game. But my biggest complaint about the game has to be the microtransactions. It's bad enough you paid $60 for this game, but now you want me to pay extra money so I can make Cap spin the shield on his finger? Are you kidding me? None of the stuff you can buy here does anything to really add value to the game and should have been included from the start. Not really much else to say. I was highly anticipating this game and it was a huge disappointment. Is it unplayable? No. But it's not the AAA title it was billed as. Maybe Captain America'd have fun playing it.
No, I don't think I will.
I can't recommend this game for $60, but if you can catch it on sale or have the option to rent it from somewhere, that's the way to go. Well, as always, I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, give it a like and subscribe. I'm Chase, and this has been Chasing Games.